What is up, everybody, and welcome to the 10th episode. This is episode 10 of Songs for Breakfast. I think it's awesome that we made it to 10 episodes. I think it's really cool we made it to 10 episodes. This episode's probably going to be a shorter episode. I'm actually recording it a little early because I'm going out of town, and my regular release schedule, recording frame and writing time frame and all that just isn't going to be the same this week. So I'm recording this a little early. It probably will go up on the day that it's scheduled for. I probably won't put it up any earlier. But if things seem different, this episode is going to be a little shorter because I'm kind of pressed for time this week because I've got a lot going on. I got to go out of town. I got to travel. I got some stuff happening. But without further ado, let's get into this week's song. This week I wanted to talk about a song that I really enjoy. I can't say it's a song that I relate to, but it's a song I think is really cool from a really cool band. This week we're covering Doing It to Death. Doing It to Death. If I could say it right, I'd be in good shape. Doing It to Death by The Kills from their 2016 album Ash and Ice. According to the video and interviews with the band, this song is about pursuing excess and pleasure and how it may not end well. So really the song it's about this pleasure-seeking culture and how it's dumb, essentially, is what she said in an interview. The pleasure-seeking culture is dumb, the lead vocalist. The first verse is, "Baby, save it, we're wasted. I know we gotta slow it down, but when the waves come, you face them, and I know we can't stop it now." So the opening verse seems to confirm what the song is about almost instantly. They're wasted, and they may think they need to slow down before something happens, but when troubles come, they just face them head on, and they decide they can't stop. They're just going to keep going after pleasure. After that short verse, you get a really catchy chorus. The one thing I do love about this song is it's got like a big catchy chorus. And the chorus is, "Heads up, we're in the dead club. Put your hands up and do your dipsy and dropsy and line up. We're hanging up. We're double sixing it night after night. Doing it to death. Doing it to death." So they know they're in a bad situation, even referring to it as a dead club. Like the pursuit of excess and the pursuit of pleasure is going to get them killed. They're aware of this. Then they're talking about putting their hands up and having a good time, hanging out and double sixing it night after night. Double sixing is a good thing in some forms of gambling with dice. So they're feeling good even though they know they could be in danger. I can't talk tonight. But, that's the chorus, and it's a really catchy chorus. Like, when you listen to the song, it's the part that you're going to remember almost instantly. And that's the point of a chorus, typically. But it's a very, very catchy chorus. So then it moves on to the second verse, which is shorter than the first verse, actually. This isn't a very long song. It's the one you can just, listen to on repeat, and you're like, how many times have I even heard this? I don't know. It says, "Baby, lately the plans we're making are the shape of things that never come. Hold your horses, the light's up. Can't feel it coming back around." Right? So, actually, I read a little bit of the second verse, too. Or the second chorus. So they say they're making plans to either maybe change or stop living how they're living, but those changes just never occur. Then they follow up that up by stating that they need to hold their horses and stop, but then they just don't. They need to stop. They need to move on. They need to stop seeking pleasure and excess, but they just don't. The plans to do that never come to fruition. And then after that verse, a second modified chorus kicks in. It says, "Listen up, it's picking up. Put your hands up and do your kick-see, lip-see. Your time's up, we're hanging up. We're double sixing it tonight because we're doing it to death, doing it to death." So they can't feel it coming back around. There's no way this is going to backfire on them, right? That's what they think. This lifestyle is for them. The party's picking up and they're doing their thing once again. But they hint that while their time may be coming to an end, but they're still lucky. They're still double sixing it, and they're just doing it to death. They're just doing it over and over. They're not giving up this lifestyle. We then get a small repetitive bridge. It just says, "We're double sixing it night after night after night. We're double sixing it night after night after night." Then we're double sixing it night after night after night. It's a really cool part in the song. It kind of slows down the tempo a little bit, changes. There's almost like a change in tone. Is a really, really cool part of the song. It doesn't seem cool just reading the lyrics, but I promise if you listen to it, it's a really, really cool part of the song. But I believe this just reiterates the theme that as long as they stay lucky and nothing happens, they'll just keep pursuing pleasure. And then this brief song because it is a brief song. It's not a long song at all. It comes to an end with we're closing, like repeating the close. I wrote this and can't read it. I literally just wrote it and can't read it. It comes to a close, repeating the title of the song over and over. Doing it to death, doing it to death, doing it to death, doing it to death. To me, this is a clue that they just don't plan on stopping. They're going to keep pursuing and partying. They're just going to do it to death. And it's a really cool song. Me stumbling through the lyrics today is not, not doing it justice. So it's definitely a song you should check out because it's a really cool little rock and roll song. The Kills are a really cool band. The vocalist is fantastic. The lead guitar player is fantastic. I think there's only 2 of them. I think there were only 2 members of the Kills. So they're really, really cool. You should definitely check them out. So what did you think of Doing It to Death? Have you listened to it? Have you heard it before? What do you think about it? What do you think it's about? As always, you guys can reach me by dropping me a line at songsforbreakfast@gmail.com. If you want to suggest a song or tell me what you think of a song or tell me about the fact that I can't even read what I wrote today. At least I can have a good laugh about it. The fact that I can't freaking read my own writing sometimes. But anyway, I know this was a brief episode. See, I'm done. I'm done talking. My talking days are over. I'm just going to stop talking. But anyway, thank you guys for listening. Have a wonderful day. I will try to have a longer episode for you next time. You guys take care of yourselves and take care of each other.